Hello, everyone. Sorry about the poor quality of light. I don't know what's up. Power's been acting real funny. We've been having thunderstorms here. I just want to let everybody know who comes across my video, whether you're already a friend or a subscriber, that I've created a group of my own. I couldn't get the name I wanted. I couldn't get solutions. So I've got Change is Solutions as the user group. As I've said in some of my other videos, I would like for us to come together. I mean, there's enough of us out here on YouTube. We're smart, we're functional, we're able to look at something that is an issue and come up with an idea to make it work. Ingenuity. I don't care what part of the country you come from, what part of the world you come from. This is a group that I would like to see where we can come together and put all the differences aside and look at what is really problems that are confronting us, and for us the users to come together in an open forum with no fear of censorship other than what's already on the internet courtesy of the government. I can't help that, but we're not looking at any thing that would concern the government unless they're concerned about somebody having a better way of life because we happen to tell them, hey, drip irrigation actually works. You just never know. So, again, Change is Solutions. That's the name of the group. I'll put it in the text box in the more info on the side. I could send out invitations, but I'll be sitting here typing all night by usernames and everything, and I don't know if my wrist can take that pounding. Not for that period of time. So again, I just like for us, all of the community, where we can come and somebody's got an issue or peoples have an issue. It doesn't matter whether it's singular, a city, a state, a country. That's all irrelevant. It's about problems that are confronting us in the world and offering practical solutions that anyone can apply and get the same results following the same directions that everyone else would use. That's an empirical thing I've come across in my high tech business when I was in business. Empirical data, being able to produce the same results by written instruction time after time. By doing this, and like I said, it's not for profit. This is just somebody, this is a user group for people who want to be in a better world or actually making it happen by contributing to it. That is, in essence, what is on our shoulders right now. If we really want a better world, we've got to start taking it upon ourselves and doing just that. Because we cannot have a better world if we are only looking at a better world for self. That's never worked. Um, you may have a small, tiny world that you're not aware of. There's a greater one outside. Yes, you can isolate through wealth. But what I'm proposing here is not something or an avenue that someone can use to create a huge amount of profit. I'm just looking at trying to make a difference in the world. So, for all of you out there, with all of the issues that are confronting us, I think this would be a good place to start. Um, we just keep our mind focused on what we're there for and don't go spouting off uh, emotional issues that are related to things like politics. There's only one way to fix politics, and so that is not a something that we can create a solution for in changes, solutions, unless we were to go, say, door to door and get everyone to go and vote. If that would make any difference, because we've had Die Bolt here on YouTube and mainstream media where the chief programmer admitted that they hacked the voting machines, and that's a given. Oh, and let's not forget Bush, his last election. Who put him in power? The Supreme Court. So that's why I say politics is not a good idea for this forum, this group I've created. I'd like to keep government heat away from it and just offer practical solutions to people facing everyday problems. And who knows, maybe you're like me. Maybe if it brings just one smile to one person's face, then it's been worth it. So why don't we grab ourselves by our boots and pick ourselves up and see what we can do for ourselves by doing for others, so we get that goodwill back. It's that simple. It can be that easy and that clean. I've made it anybody can join, anybody can post anything at any time. There's no restrictions. The only restriction I would ask for you to impose on yourself is no insightful topics and no antagonizing of others. I'm trying to go above all of that because we're all connected ultimately. In the end, we all bleed red. So I'd like to keep all the stupid issues out and start focusing on interacting personal to personal and bringing about change that way. That's more effective by a person seeing your actions other than your words. So let's start acting. Let's come together. I offer anybody to come to this group. You're more than welcome. I don't care what your religion, your ethnicity, or any of that other stuff that they use to categorize us to keep us separate from each other. Do you see where I'm going now, I hope? Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you there on the channel Change is Solutions. Thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate you listening to this. I appreciate it even more even if we can do just even one thing, even if it's just something small and minor. You know, we make such great efforts here in America when there's a world crisis. Well, there is a world crisis, but most of us aren't aware of it. But not just in the world, but we've even got crises here in this country. And it's aside from politics. It's about people who are homeless, people who are losing their homes, people who can't find a job, how to feed themselves, what they can do as alternatives. If enough people get broke like this, we're going to have to come up with an idea for at least a barter system, some way that we can all be there for each other like the early settlers were. I keep going back to that. Somebody needed a house built, the whole community got together and built the house. Another person needed one, that whole community, even the one they just built the house for, comes and contributes. You all contribute to the betterment of the welfare of the whole. That's all I'm shooting for here, people. So thank you for your time, and let's see how this goes. Maybe we can actually make a difference by starting small, and those small changes become momentous. Thank you, and God bless you all.